Hi everybody, just wanted to make a quick update video here to show where we're at on this project. As you can see here, things are really moving along. We got the alternator in, we got one exhaust manifold in, we got the fan on, we got the radiator in, we have a starter in there, and I did hook up some power to it and just cranked it over just to make sure I had the right starter and everything lined up good. I've got to get a couple exhaust studs out of the exhaust manifold where the exhaust bolts up to it. There's some studs in there that are rusted. I got to take those out, so I haven't bolted this on yet, but that'll be on here in the next couple of days. I've got a carburetor gasket coming, and I'll pop the carburetor on there. We got our wiring transferred over. I think I have the wiring right, but we'll find out once I try to start it, I guess. We got to get some vacuum hose on here for that. I'm not sure what all this nonsense is on here with this distributor. We're just gonna leave it for now, and we'll see if it sucks air anywhere. We'll plug it up if it does. I'm not gonna put any hoses on it yet. I'm gonna start it up before we do that. But let me show you the back here. So I made some lowering blocks because I wanted to level the truck off a little bit. So as you can see, it was 2¼ inch square tubing that went into the trailing arms back there, and it was only 1/8 inch thick, which is a little thin. But I boxed in each end. I boxed in each end with 1/4 inch plate, so it's got some pretty thick ends, and there's a lot of vertical stability on that. To hold there, it'd take a lot of crushing power to smash those down. So 2¼ inch. My bolts were long enough because they were aftermarket, so there you can see just enough sticking through, and it dropped it down just right. I really like how it sits. This front wheel is a little smaller than all the rest, so it does look a little shorter down here, but it's about 6 inches clearance from that step. And I jumped on the other side, and I was really rocking it back and forth, and I couldn't get it to, the suspension was bottoming out, but I couldn't get the step to hit. So we should be okay on that, driving down the road. But yeah, I've got some plug wires coming. They'll be here this week as well. We'll get a battery probably Friday or Saturday and put it in. And then we're gonna crank it over and see if it runs. So that's gonna be a good video to stay tuned for. Hopefully coming this weekend. I'm not gonna hook up, well, I might put a gas can on it, I guess, with just a quick simple little gravity feed hose to the carburetor. It's gonna be loud because there's gonna be no exhaust on it. I'm gonna have to get a little creative with where this is gonna be it's gonna dump to the back. I don't have a lot of space, which there never isn't a lot of space down in here. I may have to move that brake line, but otherwise we're gonna have to just get a custom tube made that snakes right in between there, maybe with some heat shielding for the brake line there. But otherwise, you know, the exhaust is going to be a little bit of an expense, but I knew that, and that might not happen this year anymore. But if I can get this thing to crank and fire up here in the next week, I'm gonna be really happy with that. Winter is not really fun to think about, I guess, at this point, but I'm not going to be doing a whole lot later this year on the truck. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait till next year to get it on the road, I think, just for money reasons, obviously, because I got some expensive stuff left. I've got wheels and tires I need to get. I need to get a gas can put in it. I need to get a drive line made because I had to push the engine forward. This section here of the drive line is going to be too short, so this section will bolt right onto here. That's no problem. But I'll have to get a driveline section made and some exhaust made. So if I was a millionaire, it'd be done already, but I'm not even a thousandaire. I mean, I would love to be a thousandaire. I was actually a thousandaire for about 2 hours in 2003. I was a thousandaire for just a little bit. That was fun. But otherwise, stay tuned. There's going to be a video coming real soon of this thing running. Even if not for just a few seconds. But that's it. Thanks.